Hey, Scruffy. I think I'm on time tonight. There's a little bit of sunlight left. Actually, man, the sun's gone, but I see the reflection in the sky of the sun. It was a nice day today. Start warming up. It's clear sky, a lot of sun. Still chilly overnight, but yeah, the days are still on the cooler side, but it's definitely warming up from where we've been. Okay. Water off the table. Okay. So yeah, it looks like I think the storms might be over with. I didn't check the weather that closely today, or weather report forecast that carefully today, but last time I checked it, yeah, all the storm warnings are gone, and it looks like the temperature is going to be increasing throughout the entire forecast. So I think every day is going to be a little bit warmer. So within a week or so, it might be 10 degrees warmer than it is now. So right now we're right at that cusp of whether you need heavier clothing or not. So I went out on my bike today, and the first decision was, do I wear the heavier clothing or not? And I decided not to wear the heavy. Did Scruffy just bump with the chair leg? If he was trying to push the glove, but my glove wasn't there. So, anyway, so my first decision was whether I needed to wear heavy clothing or not, and so I decided to forego the heavy plant pants. Still wore a lighter sweater, but it seemed to be about right. So I think, the ambient temperature is still a little cool, but there wasn't much wind today, so there wasn't really a wind chill factor. And then there were no clouds in the sky today, so it's really clear. And so the sun was bearing down, and I feel the warmth of the sun, and so I'm biking uphill most of my route, so all those combinations made me not cold. So I think, made the right decision on the clothing today. And it's supposed to start warming up from here, so I might have to. So by the end of the week forecast, or whatever it is, I might be ditching more clothing. So I might be ditching the sweater. So it's really sore today, so I was actually not sure if I wanted to go out, but really felt like I needed to go out. Because my last 2 runs haven't been that great, so I felt like I needed to try to improve via the bike ride. But I was actually feeling the stiffness or soreness from the runs. So I did 2 runs in a row, and I usually like to break it up, so I'll do alternate between a run and a bike ride. But because I did 2 runs in a row after I think staying in for a couple days because of the weather, and then I just haven't been running enough because of all the weather we've had. I'm feeling it. So I actually took ibuprofen this morning because I was so stiff and sore. So this afternoon, by the time I got out to the bike, it was good enough that it wasn't bothering me to pedal or ride. But yeah, I might take a day off tomorrow. Not sure yet. So it looks like the weather's going to be just fine throughout. So I probably don't need to be so proactive about capitalizing on any Sunday or a non-rain day, or stormy day, or windy day. So yeah, I'm a little concerned about all the trees that have been falling down at the park. One's probably going to fall on me. So I didn't see that many animals today. Saw a roadkill squirrel. Oh, I did see a horse today. So once again, near the top of my alternate route, there was somebody different this time. But yeah, they had two women. One was riding a horse. The other one was just, I guess, walking next to them. And as I approached, the woman riding the horse was trying to keep the horse calm. And then at a certain point, the horse freaked out and kind of quickly turned around and bolted. Might be a little too strong of a word, but basically was trying to get away from me. I wasn't that close. And then I was concerned, so I was biking uphill. And it's kind of loose gravel, so I wasn't sure what to do, so I just stopped. And the other woman, who was Scruffy's coughing, walking aside next to them, she was saying, "No, don't worry, you're fine." The horse was just not used to cyclists. So, so I resumed, but the horse had already kind of moved away from me, so I wasn't that close. Not even further away. I wasn't that close to begin with. But then, so we were at the end of the path. So I've talked about the section of path that splits into it's a separate path that's offset from the main road. So it's wide enough. It's kind of offset, and it's actually below the road elevation wise. It's a big wide dirt trail, and it's wide enough for horses and cyclists and pedestrians. But so where we were was right at the end of the path. So basically I have to merge back into the main road. And so I gave them a wide berth since this direction I actually am running on the opposite side of traffic. And so to get back on the main road I have to cross lanes. And so since I was switching lanes, the horse gets a wide berth because they remained on the other side. Scruffy's grabbing the glove. So I think I should get the food. Okay, let's get the food. Yep, Scruffy knows what's going on. I'm turned around. Okay, let's get the food. I'm getting nervous because, yeah, Scruffy is not immediately eating, and he's like watching me grab the brush. And I know he likes to dodge the brush. So, glad he's eating now. But at least he didn't dodge the brush. Looked like he was going to, but. Okay. Scruffy's still not going to let me brush his underside. So, the place under his neck, that's the place he needs brushing the most. I think, though, he might be starting to shed there, so if he's lucky, you know, the tangled mats or whatever, I don't know if they're actually matted, but he has some definite fur that's kind of gummed up, and yeah, he has to. I think the only way we're going to get that off is if he sheds it. So Scruffy tends to shed in clumps, so the whole mane's going to drop off at some point if it drops off. I thought he sheds later in the season though, so it still might be a while. And he didn't actually shed as much as I thought he should have last year. So I think the year before he shed it more. So anyway, let's see. I don't think I saw Scruffy today except at lunch. No, I take that back. I think I did see him on the table. I think in the morning, it was late morning, I think he was sleeping on the table. But yeah, then I think that was the last I saw of him until lunch. And I didn't see him this afternoon. So yeah, we did our normal lunch thing. I didn't put the kibble as close to the bowl this time, so he was able to eat a lot faster. Now that I'm elevating the table and he seems to be not throwing up as often, I'm thinking maybe I don't need to put the kibble next to the base of the bowl to slow him down. The elevation might be enough by itself. So I'm experimenting a little. So I'm still putting it on the plate with the bowl, so it still slows him down a little bit, but not nearly as much as if I put it like right up against the base of the bowl. I'm gonna see how that works. I did that yesterday too. Hey, Scruffy. It was warmer today. Sun's out. Don't see many clouds. Might be the end of the season. Tonight's dinner is hearty cuts with real chicken and beef. And it's a fresh can. And let's see, kibble and the last of the rotisserie chicken scraps of the bag I've been using. But since I just got a new chicken, I cut up the scraps, so I haven't had more. And the bags I've been making, they last longer than I thought or expected. So I decided to make smaller bags. So it gives me more flexibility about keeping some on reserve. But yeah, since this is fresh, decided I'm not going to. So I'm going to leave a little out to not freeze. The rest I'll freeze. And so the first little bag now will probably be continuing on. So he'll get more chicken tomorrow and the following days until that bag is depleted, and then I have some bags in reserve. Scruffy's already done. He didn't finish his ball. Move the balls. There's quite a bit under the ball. And he's not done yet. There's a lot to go. So let's see. I didn't get through as many things as I wanted to get through today. One I talked about yesterday, I need to change the fluorescent tubes in one of the light fixtures. So I changed 2 of them yesterday out of 3 that I needed to do. And then when I put in the new 2, they were flickering. And then the 4th one went out. And I said I was gonna wait for another day. I also wanted to keep an eye on the new ones. So the new ones are working better now. They're not flickering. But the other 2 are completely out now. Scruffy didn't finish the bowl. I think I'm feeding him too much. So leave it out on the red plate. Okay, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.